the zone, cry a lot. Interviewer wanna hear from not need it honest. Cause I lied. She ain't ginger, but she got turn this up to a high notch. They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mush. Let her fuck somebody else, cause it's icy hot. Hey, I'm in the back of the Jeep, bad chick, and wheel, pass me the seat. Ain't nobody funny, got a bad chick, great. You can skip me when you cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I sleep. I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask me speed. I say, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets.
I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandma I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. Tie the band on me and the polygraph goes haywire.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And it's the Warriors to start out. George outside. Stolen by Collins. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Right side Bane. Pass to Aiden. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Outside Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Now Aiden. Guarded by Wiseman. And Aiden gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Doncic. Kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep, Bane. And again, no. Good by Golden State.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's Doncic outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Doncic outside. Pass to Collins. Here's Wiseman. Oh, George with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And here's Ingram. Outside Bane. Ayton with a screen. Oh, got a piece of it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Doncic outside. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Now here's George. Here's Bane. Outside Ingram. Ayton inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Mavericks trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And stolen by Bamba. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Poke loose. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Brown. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Bane, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside, Brown. The kick out to Wiggins. Dallas again missing. The Warriors leading. Ingram with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on both.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Pass to Wiggins. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. Ingram on the wing. Here's the three. Drops in the three. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
On the wing, Bane. "35 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Pass to George. Ingram on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The kick out to Wiggins. Brown with it. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter.
15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Pass to Brown. Doncic outside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. On the clock. Here's Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
Pump fake is so devastating, especially for a great offensive weapon like Wiggins.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Back to Clarkson. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Doncic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Brown for 3. The shot off that time.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And that one's good. Clarkson. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
So it comes up empty at the line. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
And Dallas calls time here. Just 5 to shoot. Beverly with a steal. And the foul called on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Clarkson outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Lopez. Payton with it. To end the drought. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Anthony misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Clarkson for 3. Kept alive. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Lopez. It's LeVert on the wing. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 15-5 run. Clarkson outside. Adams a screen. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the jam by George.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Here's Payton. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to Lopez. Now here's LeVert. Outside Payton. LeVert with the ball. And here's Lopez from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
George, good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside Payton. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Bane. Now George. From deep. It's George on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Here's George. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the quick three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Doncic. Knocked loose. Out to the wing. Now Wiggins. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. For three, George.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Nails it from three.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. George with a steal.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
George left side. Ayton with a screen. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
George hits them both. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Now George. 6 points for him. They get it again. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much. But the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
Pass to Wiseman. Tries again. Wiggins on the attack.
Wiggins assertive on the drive that time, going right into the foul while he was shooting.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And here's George. Give him 8 points now. from deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for George. This Maverick squad struggling. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Warriors making a change here. Kicks it to Doncic. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Down low. In transition, here come the Warriors.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul.
13th foul.
Drive by Brown. The kick out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Wiseman. Doubled by Bamba. Kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 15-6 run.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Wiggins outside. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the left rim and out. Up top, Bane. Back to Ingram. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ingram's got 8.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
56.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Paul George's injury. Allie, any news?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. It looks like a strained Achilles tendon, not something to take lightly given the potential to aggravate that injury. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Oh, wow!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Bane's got 9 points here in the second half.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
On the wing, Bane. 4-3. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane. And, Brent, one issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons. But some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does. And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Van Vliet right side. And here's Oubre from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
From deep, Collins with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Stolen by Ayton. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Brown can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ingram on the wing. Inside. Wiseman with a steal. And it's Brown off the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Oubre can't hit.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
It's stolen by Ingram. Outside Oubre. That three's off the mark.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter. Ingram up top. Pass to Oubre. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 32. 1:52 left in the fourth. So both teams making some changes here. We look look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Golden State. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Payton. Wall with it. Bamba covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Golden State ball.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Right side Bane. Ayton with a screen. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
Brandon Ingram.
That one's no good. So it's the Mavericks now. Anthony left side. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bamba. Left side Ingram. Rebounded by Lopez. Outside Payton. No good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Physically fit, touching it around, want to taste of it. Boom, boom, brown, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit, touching it around, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, brown, wanna feel my grit. People